Greetings everyone, and welcome to Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I'm the host of this show, and this is the show that we do progressive rock on and other forms of rock music. Today is the weekly show that I do every Sunday afternoon at 12 called This Week, which basically documents what I'm going to be doing on the channel this week. On the channel this week. And what other things are upcoming, what series I'm running, what you can expect, and the times and all that kind of stuff. Just for some people who like to be a little more organized and know what they're watching. That's basically why I'm doing it, and because I like to do that kind of thing as well. Okay, so we have, other than today's show, we also have 3 other regular shows that come on. One Sunday night, one Monday night, and one Wednesday night. In addition to that, I'll probably be doing some one-offs for the series called What's New, which, if you've been following, I did do one show. I was doing it once a month, and then decided there's too many albums to review and do at the same time. The show would be too long, and because I'm new at this, I haven't done this before, I wasn't quite sure how to approach it. So I decided that I will just do one-offs. So when I get a chance to look at a new album, I'll look at it, give a review on it, and release it as a one-off. And they'll all be numbered, so you won't miss anything. I'm probably going to do 3 of them this week. I think I've got 3 in mind. I'm going to try to catch up to the ones that I'm behind in now because of this, and then I'll try to release those one-offs when the album comes out, probably within a couple days of it coming out. That's my goal. Okay. In addition to that, we also have our series, which I'm running for the month of February. My favorite albums from 1975. We're now down to the final 10. All 10 of them, 7 of them will go this week. All of them are really good. From this point on, really the cream of the crop here. Lots of really good stuff, I think. And then the last 3 days will come next week, and then we'll start the new series, which Ben and me have discussed. We're going to do another Battle of the Bands. This one will be for hard rock bands. I'm not sure if I'm going to have a series title or just call it Battle of the Bands. Haven't decided yet, but that's also coming up on the channel for the month of March. There'll be 31 days. It's a perfect kind of setup for doing a Battle of the Bands, so we're going to do that again. We may do more Battle of the Bands. I'm not sure. Could go every second month. Probably not. It'll probably be 3 or 4 times a year. I don't want to overkill anything. I kind of enjoy it, but I like a little break to do something different. And so we'll see how that goes. And he's going to do the same thing we did in the Great Prog War, which is he will pick the bands and the battles, and then I'll review them. That seems to be the best formula, and it seems to be working well. Okay, so for the series, the regular series, we have Ben's Album Challenge this week, which will feature a band that he gave me called Romantic Warrior. I think that's what it's called. Let me see, because my eyesight, not so good. That's why I have these glasses. So, yeah, the Romantic Warrior, and this is Return to Forever. I've listened to it once. I'm going to tell you I like it, so that it'll be listening to it again, and it'll be coming out tonight, Sunday night, a review of it. I haven't been too good with the reviews lately. Feel a little bit bad about the Frank Zappa one. I guess maybe it didn't come across too well. I'm sorry for that. It wasn't meant to be. Frank Zappa is one of those artists that has a ton of albums, like about 119 in total. And I'm sure there's some progressive stuff in there that I will like, so I will give that a couple of people have made suggestions to me about which albums might be something I can absorb. The last one, I wasn't so keen on it, and it may have come across as being very negative towards Frank Zappa, which it isn't. Frank Zappa is an amazing musician who has a lot of skills, a skill set that very few rock stars have. I just didn't particularly enjoy that particular album, so there may be another one in there that will suit me better. So anyways, this week it's Romantic Warrior, Return to Forever. Monday night we have a look back at a classic rock album. This show comes out every Monday night at 8. And basically it is a breakdown of a classic album, kind of a review, I guess you might call it, and talk about an album that's, to me, a classic album is anything over 15 years of age. That's very good. And so the album we're going to be doing this week is this one, Hawkwinds in the... I'm drawing a blank, sorry. I have to look at it. Oh yeah, Hall of the Mountain Grill. I knew what it was before, but I just drew a blank for a second. So I've had this album in my playlist for about 5 months now, so it's deserving of a finally to get to a review, and good album. So we'll be doing that for this Monday night, look back at a classic rock album. So my Wednesday night favorites, which was screwed up last week because there was no audio with the video, I had to redo it again for the third time, because the first time I recorded it, and I think I moved my camera setting at the end onto my files, and didn't realize that the video was still on the camera setting and couldn't find it, so I had to redo it. And then I got an audio problem, and you know how these things go, so I had to re-record it, and I put it out. I hope people enjoyed the video despite it being late. So this week we're doing my top 10 supergroups. This is a request by DB. He asked for this along with the one that I did that was a separate entity, the one on the 5 least liked or disliked progressive rock bands. And it really didn't sit too well with me, because it came across as I didn't like these bands, and that wasn't necessarily the case. They just weren't my favorite bands, and they're not bands I listen to much. Only probably one of them I didn't really like. The rest of them, you know, I don't dislike them. It's just not bands I follow, and that might change. You know, that's the greatness about music, is that you may not be in that place where you have to be to get something, and then somewhere all of a sudden you are. And that's happened recently with the Doors. For 40 years I didn't dislike them. I just basically didn't pay any attention to them, and even when the music would come on, I wouldn't necessarily shut off, but I just didn't get into it. But all of a sudden, bang, it just hit me all of a sudden, and now I'm listening to them all the time. So that could happen again with some of these bands. Okay, so this week's Wednesday night favorites will be my 10 favorite super bands, and we will do that on Wednesday, of course. So then of course, other than the series, there may be one or two one-offs depending on how busy I am. I'm going to try to get all this done as much as possible towards the beginning of the week, because I have some things I have to take care of next week, which will be a long weekend for me. Well, it's supposed to be the long weekend this week, but because I'm federally regulated, I don't get to take that day off. So I may take a day off in the next week or so, so that I can get caught up on a lot of stuff. Anyways, I hope you will enjoy some of the shows that come out this week, and I look forward to seeing you. So please like and subscribe. It's much appreciated. Any comments or anything that you have to say about anything I've done. Oh, and I almost forgot. I was supposed to do the Rock Legends this week. I actually made a note to make sure I brought that up. I was going to bring it up at the beginning and completely forgot it. I didn't do the Rock Legends, which was supposed to be on AC/DC. I wanted to do something for their 50th year anniversary. The problem is that I've been so busy and trying to get my new computer up so that I can record on these videos, because I think it'll be a much better quality, that I didn't get to do much on that. So I'm going to put that off for a bit of time yet. I want to do it right. I want to have a good solid hours time for AC/DC, and this is a band that is one of my favorite bands. I don't want to just shuffle it off by just doing it, get it out of the way. I don't want to do that. I want to really get it down to what I feel happy with. So I'm not sure exactly when it will come, but once it's all prepped and ready to go, and all it is recording, then I will definitely let people know on this show which day it will come out. And I apologize again if you were looking for that and didn't see it. That's the reason. So we will we'll be back again next Sunday with another this week. And I hope that you have a good day. And like I said before, please like and subscribe. If you have any comments about stuff that you would like to see or stuff that you've seen that you would like to talk about, by all means leave your comments on the comment board below, and we will see you soon. So have yourself a good day. Take care. Bye.